Welcome to Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts. Longboat Key says controlling density is key to their piece of paradise. And despite the stress, studies say our kids may help us live longer.
Okay. I'm Candace McElia, owner of 360 PR, and I love shopping local small businesses here on the Suncoast. Today we'll find out what's new on St. Armand's Circle for spring.
I'm Beth, and it's Workout Wednesday, and I'm told we're going to work out more than 600 muscles in every movement on a megaform. But I'm pretty sure I don't have that many muscles.
And I'm Linda Carson. Magic is the power to make seemingly impossible things happen. And today we're going to learn some sleight of hand. All that and more right now on Suncoast View.
Welcome to the show, and welcome back to our friend Candace McElia. Great to see you here.
You too. I love hanging out with you guys.
So I have to ask, with your last name, did you
Yes.
marry an Irishman? Is McElia Irish?
It absolutely is. Actually, I'm told it's Irish-Scottish.
Okay.
So whatever that means. But
Now, are you
yes.
Irish as well?
No, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not. So
You
but
will be Friday,
I
because
will
we
be.
all will be.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm looking forward to corned beef and cabbage. My mom, actually, who is not Irish, makes a mean corned beef and cabbage.
All right.
And bring on the Guinness.
Absolutely. Well, funny you should mention that. We are bringing it on today, be it a little bit early, but it's never too early to celebrate with Chef Judy in the kitchen. And in case you're wondering how long till Guinness, apparently you've got that question answered for us.
Great. We have an official St. Patrick's Day clock. I love this. And we have the new Guinness, the Guinness Light that's out.
Oh,
so I'm
I didn't know
excited
that.
about that. So I have a couple quick tips for you. Not everybody likes the traditional boiled dinner, which is kind of throw everything in the pot. So I have a newer, modern version. No matter how you're going to cook it, when you get your corned beef, what you need to do is rinse it in cold water, then lay it in a pan of cold water in the refrigerator overnight. Dump that water out, because that's going to get out the uber amount of sodium that it takes to pickle a corned beef. Then what I do is I pat it dry, and I buy some mustard barbecue sauce. That's right, to hide the flavor. I have to recreate the dish. And then I make a big amount of caramelized onions and glazed carrots. And if you're only cooking for two, use Brussels sprouts. They're baby cabbages. Don't get stuck with a whole cabbage.
And you know what? If you're not cooking at all, which would be me, there is a great list of places that are celebrating out on the Suncoast.
We're partying.
We're going to find out exactly where they are, all with Judy. So that's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
All right, we're going to have a lot of fun. Listen, here's something that isn't a good thing, and I do feel like a bad person. 2 days in a row, I'm showing you northern snow, because some of the pictures coming out of the northern snowstorm in March are a little funny. So this is our producer Joey's family in Syracuse digging out. Upstate New York got hammered, as many as 30 inches in some spots.
Isn't that beautiful when you're looking at it?
I do think it's beautiful too. But don't you remember living up there, and you'd have those hints of spring, and then all of a sudden something like this would happen, and it would be so dejecting. Oh, we're heading back.
Driving in it, because you still had to go to work.
Yeah, because
We
they don't
always
stop.
did.
No, they don't
They're
stop.
used to it. That's normal.
Right.
Yep, I agree. So a lot of snow up north, but the good news is the airlines
warmer
are back
here.
working. It's getting warmer here, and
We
we've
have
got
white sand. So.
That's right.
And those people ask me, why did you move to Florida? You have hurricanes. Well, you have blizzards.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot more often than we have hurricanes. Everybody
and
knock
you
on
can
wood for
prepare
that.
hurricane.
Exactly. All right, it is time for our first hot topic. And Longboat Key voters say no thank you to more people on the Key. Voters said no to 2 referendums at the polls yesterday, with a very respectable 58% turnout for a spring election. So it all comes down to population density, and controlled density is key to those who live on Longboat Key. Longboaters said no to the new owner of the colony property, who wanted to add up to 180 residential units. Comments included they think the new colony design is great, just not great for Longboat Key. What do you think about residents getting to have this much say?
I'm glad they stepped up.
I think they should, because
Yes.
it's your community. You want your community to look the way you want it to look. And you know, sometimes developers come in and they make all these promises, but at the end of the day, it impacts the community that was there before negatively.
And there's only one road in and out. You can't make that any bigger than it is now. So with all that extra building, it would have just been a mess.
It's interesting because we always look at development and enhancement as something that propels us forward, especially economically.
Well, they can't go forward. They can't even, right now it's so much traffic to get in and on over there. You can't go forward. You have to build the infrastructure and make it easier. If it wasn't so tough to get on and off the key, people would not care. But they're already struggling. It takes 45 minutes to go 2 miles. And then all of a sudden you're going to say, let's add 180 more residents? Come on.
But I also think, I mean, I'm glad the residents came out and showed their support, and showed what they wanted. But I also think if you're not growing, you're dying. And so I would hate to see a community like Longboat Key become, or even Sarasota become like what happened to Buffalo, New York. I mean, they really stagnated, and it's a dead city. So, you know, you
I
have
don't
to
think
kind
we're
of
in any danger of that. You don't have to get more people to grow. You can make the things you have better.
Yes.
But
So we
people
can make
are
things
moving here regardless. You can't put a stop sign at the border. I mean, 400,000 people move to Florida every year.
Should we let them
if
all
you're
come
not
here?
Well, you
What will
can't.
happen
You
to our
can't say
community?
stop. They come here regardless.
I agree with you. You can't stop growing, but you have to have the infrastructure grow first.
I agree.
Before you can accommodate other developments. Because the thing is, right now, why people are saying no is because it's inconvenient. Who is
Correct.
going to agree to more inconvenience when you guys haven't fixed the original problem?
Correct, but the future of development, like look at a community like Lakewood Ranch, right? The restrictions that have put into place say that the developers have to have concurrency, which means they have to provide the infrastructure before the growth. So that did happen in Lakewood Ranch. Now Sarasota is catching up to that. You know, they didn't have those requirements a long time ago. But if you have the developers put the infrastructure in before the growth, that can be a solution.
Yes, that I
You
agree
just
with.
can't put any more infrastructure on the key.
that I
I mean, I
agree.
think that's the problem.
There
Right.
are talks about building another bridge and other ways for people to come across. When you make those things happen,
First,
then
then
you can do it.
discuss
Exactly.
building other things.
Absolutely.
And
Well,
that requires good leadership at the
Yes.
elected level.
That's why go and vote.
So,
the
yes,
voters spoke, and the
absolutely.
voters spoke loudly. Another key concern on the Suncoast: who controls vacation rental rules? The State House is advancing a bill that would give control back to the state and take it away from cities and counties. Now, that does not sit well with local municipalities like the cities on Anna Maria Island. They have their own laws. For example, vacation rental occupancy on Anna Maria Island is limited to 2 people per bedroom. The state could do away with those kind of restrictions and open it back up. I thought this was really interesting because, again, the local communities want to do what's best for them. And a place like Anna Maria is trying not to have wild college parties on Anna Maria Island, which is why they limit it.
And it's
I'm
why
opposite
Anna
on
Maria
this
is
one.
popular. That's why it's popular.
'Cause it's quaint.
It's unique and it's quaint and it's not a lot of high rises. They want to keep it that way. I think they have the perfect right.
I'm going the opposite way on this one. Only because I feel like when it becomes so local, you have things like associations, you have things like people and neighbors who are very, very vocal, end up skewing the pot, to say. So it's not fair for everyone. It's because one nosy neighbor says, I don't want this here, then next thing you know, they're going and talking to their friend who is an elected official. Next thing you know, that I don't like. I think if it's on a state level, things will be more even. It's a better, even playing field for everybody.
But they don't know the communities. My street has 2 rental houses on it for vacationers. They are multi-million-dollar houses. I think it's something like $6,000 a week. But you have to rent more than just a few days. If they were changing every night, traffic would be crazy on that cul-de-sac. Now they change once a month.
Who made that law? Is that a county law or a city law where you are?
I think
It would be
it's
city.
City?
I'm in the
Okay.
city of Sarasota.
So each
Yes.
little city has put in place their ways
What
of
works for them.
controlling
But that-
vacation. I mean, this is a tourist spot. You got to
And
control it.
And I get it. There's some need for control, but I think reason why it got up to that point where the state is, getting involved is because people on the lower level are taking advantage.
Yeah,
You
could
have
be.
too many people who are just overzealous. It's just the associations in smaller cities are taking advantage, and then people are having a fight, and no one wants
Well,
that.
if there's one thing all these have in common is that people are very protective of their home world and their home community, and I think that's a good thing. It shows we've got a lot of pride here. A new study says the key to a long life is the gift of life. Research from a journal of epidemiology shows that having kids can extend the lives of men and women for up to 2 years. That's regardless of the kid's gender or the parent's marital status. Kids help keep parents' minds active. Well, yeah, but too much so most of the time. But they also provide care for us in old age. interestingly, at least we're hoping so. Linda, yours may be doing you in. The greatest benefit, though, was interestingly for unmarried men. It suggested that they're actually more reliant on their kids because they don't have a partner to help them as they age.
Or friends, because a woman would have friends that would come in and
Yeah,
help
men aren't
her.
as good at friends usually.
Yes, they aren't. They aren't.
I just thought it was
don't know.
funny that as you read it, everyone on this side is like, we're like,
Their face is like, yeah, no, I don't believe that kids won't kill us.
Well, and sometimes, you know, you get into, I mean, not that this happens at my house, but sometimes that there's a lot of screaming involved with children, and I'm always like, okay, I know I just took a year off my life with that
right.
rant. you
Right,
know.
right.
But there's a lot of laughing too, and they say laughing extends your life. So I don't know. I gotta say it's a trade-off. You know, the screaming, the laughing. I think
It's definitely a
flat.
trade-off.
My kids are very well grown up now, and they're still a major part of my life. So I think it keeps me young, and I'm always trying to think of answers to their problems. Not that they ask me or would take my advice.
And Linda
who
scares
cares
me
about
because
that?
I just want the problems to go away.
Oh, I don't think that's
let
going
the
to happen.
problems go. Let the problems go.
No, ultimately,
Yeah.
they definitely are a blessing. I mean, that's for sure.
Yes, they are. They're the greatest joy of my life.
you guys have to say that.
It's true.
No, we
It's
don't.
true.
They aren't
It's true.
watching.
They enhance your life.
I have asked, my kids joke, you know, well, when I'm old, my daughter says, well, Ryan's going to take care of you. I mean, they already are trying to get out of that thing. So I read this and thought, I don't know if that's going to happen in my house. But
My daughter said the other day, oh, Mom's going to move in with us someday. And I, no way.
well, she already moved in with you. So,
Well, they're moving out in about 10 days.
all right. Well, would you skip the commute to and from so you could work from home? Research shows that telecommuters have doubled in the last decade. Benefits of better productivity and better use of time. But another report says the time saved from not commuting or socializing at work gets swallowed up by longer working hours and more work-home interference. You know, like the conference call could get in the way of the cake you were hoping to bake. I have always thought that working at home sounded like a dream. Candace, I know you've done this.
I do. I actually have the best of both worlds because I work from home about 2 to 3 days a week, and then I also have an office in Sarasota. So it's the best being able to choose. But I've seen that. I mean, you get when I'm working from home, some days you know you feel like you want to empty the dishwasher or do
Right.
a load of laundry or you know whatever. But I do think more people are looking for that work-life balance now, and maybe that's the answer is having a mix. Like the people that work with me, I just say if you want to work from home one day, I don't care.
Can you
Just
see
get
us
your stuff
working from
done.
home?
Yeah, you couldn't.
I would Skype.
Well, Skype.
We could Skype.
Yeah, you could do
in my
Skype.
bedroom.
That would be
I'll try that.
amazing.
Be
Yeah.
sitting there in my nightgown
could totally
talking to
do
you
it.
guys.
I think I'd have focus problems because I'm ADD-ish already. So to be able to do the dishes, to do the laundry, to, you know, I
Yeah,
have
you
girlfriends
have
that drive
to-
carpool while on a conference call.
Yeah, that's
think-
me.
My
I mean,
thing
that's
is,
me.
I like the whole separation, so I wouldn't enjoy it at
Me
all.
either.
I like here's work and here's home, and the two don't mix.
Yeah,
Right.
It
and
is
that's the
probably
great thing about our jobs.
personality-based. I mean, I think it definitely has to jive with your personality. Some days I just want to be on the computer in my pajamas, you know?
Right.
And some days
You
I
can
want
do
to
that in the office.
They just look at you funny.
Yes, I could. Until
Just come to
ABC7 calls and needs an interview, and I'm like, not today.
I love coming to work, and I love sitting by you guys and getting all the gossip.
Oh, we
and
love
I
you
would
too.
really miss that. I
There's a
really
big
would.
social factor. I agree.
Yes,
And
for sure.
I don't know if that exists in every office, but certainly in ours.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody and talking and chatting, that would be different not to have.
Yeah.
I agree. So we'll keep coming till they tell us otherwise. We have the first peeks of the divine Miss M as Miss Dolly. Bette Midler is starring in the new revival of the Broadway musical Hello, Dolly. It opens today at the Schubert Theater. Some familiar other cast members include Frasier's David Hyde Pierce. Does not she look amazing?
I love her.
Oh my goodness.
Love
I wonder how old she is. Why do you always think of
I
that?
would have to look that up, but I'll be honest, I wish I'd have looked it up because I wondered the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, a
She's
lot
amazing.
of energy
So
to do a show like
talented.
that, and it's expected to be a smash hit with her at
Oh,
the helm.
yeah.
So
I like
It's
that.
fabulous.
An older woman.
that's
There you
right.
go, Linda.
Started
There's
out.
hope yet.
Yes, there are jobs out there.
We're going to check out our 24-hour happy hour forecast, and when we come back, spring trends at St. Armand's Circle.
Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Not spring, but winter-like temperatures expected tonight. Lows into the 30s across parts of the Suncoast. 40s near the coast. It's been a blustery, windy day, but lots of sunshine out there. We've had temperatures only into the upper 50s to low 60s across the area. A few clouds now and again, but lots of sunshine. The small craft advisory, which had been in effect, has since expired now. 56 degrees in Sarasota. Right now it's 59 in Orlando, 70 in Miami still. Temperature 64 in Northport. A little bit warmer temperatures as you move away from the water, but still Anna Maria now at 54. It's 57 in Siesta Key and Lakewood Ranch here at 58. Those winds still are strong out of the northwest, anywhere from 10 to 15, sometimes high as 20 miles an hour along the coastline. That's making it feel all that much cooler out there. And we're talking wind chills into the 30s, low 30s tomorrow morning for the Suncoast. A freeze warning in effect to our north of the Tampa Bay area. We are not in that freeze warning here. We will see some cold wind chill factors, more at 5.
It's spring break season, and one of our favorite ways to celebrate is by shopping. And St. Armand Circle is celebrating spring with tons of new fashions and unique gift ideas. And here to bring us a preview of what's happening on the Circle is Barbara Pulacy, the owner of Just Because Boutique.
How are you?
I'm great, and even better now that you've brought all this stuff.
I felt we needed color. Spring is
Oh,
here.
it's
Yes.
uplifting.
So it makes you happy, the
It's
color.
happy, and it's compared to the rest of the country. You know,
think so.
That is definitely
looking
good.
wonderful.
So, you know, you're just talking about it's springtime, Passover is coming, Easter is coming. So do you guys have a lot of those themed stuff in the stores?
We do. All the stores are starting with spring. So you're seeing the holidays, you're seeing spring clothing out now. So it's a great time to get ready and look good.
Well, let's get right into it. What did you bring?
So down here we have Island Pursuit, great women's clothing store out on St. Armand's, and they do casual really well and elegant. Beautiful fabrics. There's a great shirt at the end there, and I love the pop of color at the end of the sleeves. So really good looking.
Kind of surprising.
The pop, which was really great with the white pants. And then they have another American designer. I love her clothes. They're SPF 50, they're wicker proof.
Wow.
So they don't wrinkle, so they're great for travel. And you can't go wrong with the colors. I mean,
that's
it's
just
just
Absolutely.
happy.
Right.
Bright and vibrant.
She's like, I'm going to fold that
Right,
one up and put
I
it in my
want that
purse.
one. And then, of course, you need a purse. This is awesome. New York designers, they come in all different colors, but the cool thing is you can switch out the handles. And you can switch out the middle piece. So everything comes separate. The bag is rubber. It's washable. You kind of just unscrew the inside of it.
Oh, it's a fabric.
It's a fabric insert, so you can wear it, you know, to work. You can wear it to the beach, however you want to do it.
Take it out and wash it.
Yeah, oh, it's awesome. And they're reasonable. Like the handles are $25, the inserts are $25, so you
Right.
can really get multiple bags, which I think is so cool.
That is really
It's
cool.
called
Very
Lime and Soda is the company.
Which I also like.
Right.
I'm a little obsessed with it.
I know. I love it. And I have a black one because, you know, I don't always do color, and then you can do something fun too. So that's the great choice.
Well,
with
I
that.
like that. But moving on to some of the other stuff
we
here.
have Easter on April 16th, so we have these wonderful plates, which I love. So they look like paper, but they're melamine.
Oh, but they're
So,
not.
no, they're like a melamine plate. They're dishwasher safe, really super cute, I think.
Very.
And
Yeah.
the cute design.
Great for the kids.
Who can't go wrong with a little bunny? And then we have great salt and pepper shakers. They're actually made out of clay.
Oh,
which
that's
is
my
really-
favorite. I love those.
Really neat looking.
What a perfect hostess gift.
It's a great hostess gift.
Yes.
They're all
That would be
hand
wonderful.
done. They're one of a kind. And then cute little candy dishes. And we have glass eggs, better for the waistline than putting the chocolate candy in.
But it makes me want to
Hope
go.
nobody
Yeah,
eats
it's
one.
yeah. And then we have an 80-year-old woman who makes these little dishes.
That's not so old.
It's not old. She does them out of her garage, but
Yes.
really
Tilt
sweet.
one of those up for us.
Oh, they're
I
so
just think
cute.
they're so cute. And they're food safe too, so you could put a tea bag in them, your spoon, or jewelry, however you want to do it.
idea.
Or they look great on an Easter table.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah,
Which
those
I
are
love.
really cute.
And then over here, Passover is April 10th. So we have two beautiful Seder plates. This one's a little more traditional in the glass.
Gorgeous.
And it has some dichroic accents. And then this one up front is made out of aluminum that's all laser cut. And it's really, to me, they're works of art. You can pass them down from generations. Right. And we had some of the items that you would see on a Seder plate too, which is
That's modern
That's
looking. which I
beautiful.
like.
it is. I like that it's modern.
Kind of dainty.
I like the bling on it.
And what's really amazing is it's laser cut, but this is a pomegranate, and he folded the pomegranate down to make the legs. So it's just an amazing design that it's just literally one piece, and he used the pieces to stabilize it too. So really beautiful. And then for the kiddish cup, for Elijah's cup, I found this at Tervis Tumbler, and it's part of the Fiesta ware. Remember Fiesta wear that we know? Who knew that Fiesta was with Tervis? But it goes really well with the satyrs, both of the satyr plates, and you can do that for your table,
And
which
just
is
a good
nice.
spring look.
It's a great spring look. The colors are wonderful, and I love that you can do hot or cold with them too. And then plus Tervis had some great Easter glasses too. I like to use them as an Easter basket, so I put candy in them. We have little
That's cute.
cones, and they have some that are a little more religious than others, so you can kind of pick what you want to
And
do.
you mentioned that you would do this instead of a basket.
Right,
Which
I
thought
like
was
that
a great idea.
as the table
Is that where you
settings.
use it?
And tell us about the carrot
Oh,
surprise,
the carrots are
'cause I
so
love
cool. So
that.
they're little carrot surprises. So in there are jewelry and little prizes for adults and kids. No one knows what they're getting, but it's just a wonderful surprise.
A surprise for everybody.
For everyone.
The giver and the
Yeah,
getter.
because everyone wants a surprise. I mean, I'm a
We
firm
really
believer.
would take all of this off of your hands.
It's amazing.
Pay with credit card
I know.
right now.
Right.
All right, so one thing that you guys do every third Thursday is Ladies' Night, and I'm
Ladies' Night.
assuming there's probably more participants. Tell me what's happening.
Correct. So we picked up more participants. We're over 30.
Yay.
After businesses, we have restaurants, retailers, so it's a great mix of everything. Each month we're growing, and the girls are coming out in droves.
I bet.
They see you, they see me on here, and they come out and they're like, we saw you on the Suncoast View.
And for people who do not know what Ladies' Night is,
Third Thursday of every month we do it. You get 15% off. We have raffle prizes, so you want to head to St. Armand's Circle and shop small and local.
And specials in the
All
restaurants
right.
where
Yeah.
you pick the
Everyone.
men.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
It is.
March
It is.
and a way to find it, they have balloons out of
Yes.
the participating stores. So you guys
Yeah,
can get
search
every
for the
lady.
balloons.
Yes, search for the balloons. Again, every third Thursday of the month from 5 to 9 p.m. It's coming up this March the 16th. And if you want to get more information, search for them on Facebook. Just search St. Armand's Ladies' Night, and you'll see the page and all the participants. All right, next, Suncoast for sale. We'll be right back.
Man, he used to hang out with us. Yeah, and then he just stopped. I hope he's gonna be okay.
1 in 5 of us has a mental health condition, but emotional pain can be hard to spot and harder to talk about. Learn the 5 signs of emotional suffering. If you see 1 or more signs in someone you care about, reach out, connect, and offer to help.
Megan, come sit with us.
And our answers for questions.
Visit changedirection.org.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help.
And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
And welcome back. Home prices are on the rise on the Suncoast, and in today's Suncoast for sale, we asked Eric Schrock from SWC Property to scour the community to find one price point at 3 different areas on the Suncoast. So he did that, and you bought homes that are in the 300 price range, so everyone can afford something.
Yes, absolutely. So I got 3 homes for you in different areas, $300,000.
in Sarasota, Venice, and in Ellington. So you can see the difference of what you can get. The first one we have is in Sarasota. It's on Mova Street. It is built in 2015. It is 1,474 square feet. That's in Vamo area. It's a nice community, which this is a new home. It's actually built in 2015, but it has never been lived in. Oh, so
great.
It is a great open floor plan. The kitchen has upgraded cabinets, the dark wood cabinets and granite countertops, stainless steel appliances.
Nice. Oh, pretty.
It is a beautiful, well-done home. And here you can buy a brand new home without having to wait for that time of construction.
Wow.
It has porcelain tile throughout the home. This is a master bedroom, so you can see it has a nice size. The garage is also very nice because, you know, whenever they go and epoxy the floors, it makes a nice appearance, and it makes it nice and clean inside. Again, the screened-in lanai is able to enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having. And of course, this community is great. It has a boat dock right in that area that's part of the community. This next home is in Venice. It is 299.9. It is on Lido Street in Venice. This was built in 2015 as well. It is 1,564 square feet. Again, it has that nice open floor plan. It's nice and bright, and again, upgraded kitchen cabinets, solid wood cabinets, and the granite countertops. It has an extra room that actually wasn't part of the square footage.
Oh, wow,
so it
that's
actually is a little bit
nice.
larger than what the square footage is.
That's nice. I like
And
that.
so it is a beautiful home. Again, the master bedrooms, it's a nice, comfortable home. Dual sinks in the master bath, so you got plenty
That's
of room to get ready.
amazing property, especially for the price point.
Yeah, it is. It is a very good property, and you know, it's a
Ooh, and a
great
gorgeous view.
This has a koi pond and a waterfall in it as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so Eric, you know, right now we're looking at the market, and it says that sales are down, but median home prices are up.
Yes,
Doesn't seem like they would go.
it's kind of strange, and I think a lot of this has to do with just the market with the election. And so the number of sales is down, lower than historical at this time of year, but median price ranges are going up. And what that means is buyers, this is the time to buy still. You can get some good deals. Interest rates are very low. And as a seller, you don't have to worry. The prices aren't drastically coming down. They're actually still going up.
All right, well, let's get back into it.
This last home is in Ellington. It is built in 2011. It's the largest of the three homes. It's 1,732 square feet. It's a beautiful home, well done, has the tray ceilings, crown moldings throughout. You know, it's nice dark wood cabinets, again, gives that warmth in the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances, separate dining room, which is great for entertaining.
Shutters.
It is a very well done home. It's in a gated community as well. It's on a dead-end street. The den has wood floors in it. So it is a very nice home. And again, a beautiful, beautiful lanai to enjoy this weather.
That's amazing. All right, well, if you guys want to get more information about any of these properties or other ones that are listed, you want to get more information by contacting Eric at swcproperties.com. And next, it's Workout Wednesday, but this is not an ordinary workout. 600 muscles we're going to work. We'll see. We'll be back.
I'm Alan Cohn. The votes are in. We'll recap the results of Sarasota County's municipal election and show you where the races go from here.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
It's no small wonder anybody loves it all.
I just love art that moves me.
No small,
I mean really moves me.
One.
Sunset Fiat of Sarasota presents No Small Wonder. High performance style. Let the art of Fiat move you.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
You know, things can happen in an instant. We never expected Brady to be in an accident. And if he didn't have blood donors, he wouldn't be here.
To Suncoast blood donors and everybody in this community, I'd say thank you. You know, I'm gonna pay it forward.
Welcome back to Suncoast View. The Guinness Countdown clock is on, Chef Judy. If we're not going out, I hear you have some hints for corned beef at home.
I do. I'm going to give a modern interpretation. I married a good old Irish guy, but I cook a little more modern. So I'm going to share with your viewers how to kick it up a little bit and make it easy. And yes, there will be Guinness.
All right, that's good to know. I hear there's a secret ingredient in your corned beef. I'm looking forward to learning about it. Linda?
It is Workout Wednesday, and there's a new type of workout here on the Suncoast that works over 600 muscles in every single movement. It's kind of like Pilates on steroids, but it's not hard on your joints or on your spine. It's called the Mega Former. And it's a mantra fitness exercise, and one of the owners, Rachel Hayamaki, is here with Kelly Laveri to tell us how it works. Okay, Kelly, welcome you guys. You look great. It obviously works very well.
Well, we can get this body.
Yeah, we're in. So what is a Mega Former workout?
All right, so at Mantra, we teach the Legree Fitness method, and that is a full body workout. And what it is, it's specifically designed to tighten, tone, and strengthen your body, not only quickly but also safely, which as we get older, and you know, it will definitely help you.
It would still work for me. I'd look like that today if I'd been doing this machine all these years. Now, how is this different? How is this unique?
Well, this workout, again, is revolutionary in the sense that the Mega Former that Kelly is standing on right now is a machine that actually works on, as you can see, the springs are right here. It's an adjustable spring-loaded resistance.
Oh.
So you can actually move the springs, and what you do then, exactly, you're going to be able to customize the tension for any fitness level, and that's going to make it effective for basically any client out there.
So if I take a class, I have a question. If I take a class, do we each have one? Bobeth would have one, I would have one?
Yeah. Well, so at Mantra we have 14.
No tension.
We have 14 Mega Formers.
Okay.
We have one instructor that's on a mic cueing everybody. So yeah, so you would have your own machine. And then basically, if you were a beginner, for instance, instead of, let's say, 1 yellow, I might put you on 2 yellow and make it a little bit more stable.
Okay.
And then as you get a little bit more seasoned, you're going to come down to the 1 yellow. Sometimes people will actually take off the springs to make it even harder. And then the front of the machine is actually different. It's a little bit easier on the front, and then the back is more challenging as well. So,
well, let's see Kelly do the workout and
right.
see if we could possibly do this. This guy's good.
Good. So what she's doing right now is we kind of warm up the body usually first. This is called a mega burpee. So she can go ahead and do a push-up with it. She can actually add in some mountain climbers if she wants. But again, she's taking it to that full plank.
Mountain climbers.
A mountain climber. There you go.
Look at this. Look at this.
But you know what? It's no impact because I think mountain climber is the bouncing and the jumping. And
exactly.
Yeah, that's
and that's
nice.
what's so great is that this is, again, is high intensity, but it's low impact. So it's great for your joints.
Where did it come from? How did this originate?
Though. I mean, this looks hard to me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I would
So what she's going to
die.
do is she can actually grab this pole. So here we go. This is, again, another way that she can make it a little bit easier. So instead of having, again, to use her body to balance, because she's using her core right now to keep that balance, she can also have a little bit more stability by having the pole right there.
Gotcha.
What is this doing to your body?
Again, so this is a great exercise because it's working every single muscle in her leg, and it's also working her core.
Where are you feeling it? Like, are you actually feeling
Yes,
it?
you feel, of course, in your quad, your hamstring, you're having to bounce, so you're engaging your core, and of course, holding your core in to keep the lower back safe. And again, you don't have to come as low as I am in a 90-90, depending on where you are. You know, you might, this might be where you are today. And that's what the nice part about the workout is.
So limiting your range of motion is going to be your first way to actually make this a little bit easier.
Okay.
If she wanted to add and make it more total body, she could actually grab the pole. And so depending on the client, you can actually take that pole down and hold into a lunge and then go into a bicep curl. Wow. You know, so she can do the bicep curl, she can do a front raise. So it really just depends on each person's level of, you know, where they're at with fitness. So
And this one machine can replace all of those other ones.
exactly, and that is what this is so revolutionary, is because it really takes all those key components of fitness. Again, your strengthening, your lengthening, your toning, your balance, flexibility. All of those are going to be coming into this one machine in less than 50 minutes, in 50 minutes or less.
50 minutes. How many times a week?
We recommend between 3 and 4 times a week.
And you look like you guys.
Well, I'm telling you, we've been doing, I've been doing it for almost 5 years. So again, it's gonna change your body. This will change your body.
Would you put in cardio with that too, or is this a
Well, this is all part
of
of, no, this is also, this can get a cardio workout.
Okay.
So again, if you go slow enough, because we haven't showed you exactly how it really works, but again, everything's very slow and controlled.
Let's let Bo Beth
we
show
want
us
Bo
how
Beth
it
to
really
try. We
works.
took a vote and we nominated Bo Beth.
We're going to sacrifice
I was really hoping that we'd run out of time. So I was going to
so
prolong the
bad.
process.
You're the winner.
I'll do curls for you, girl. This is going to give you power.
All right, so
Where are your
Okay, so I'll be
Beth?
drinking a Guinness.
so what do I do?
All right, so we're going to start with the wheelbarrow. You're going to be your basic core exercise. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and have your knees on line 1. You're going to be facing this side wall right here.
Okay.
Your hands are going to be on the side of the platform. Good.
Oh, this
You're
looks
going to roll
easy,
your
Bo
shoulders
Beth.
back into your lats. Again, don't sink into your hips, so squeeze your hips together. Perfect. Legs, perfect. All right, just a slight bend in those elbows. You're good. Now what you're going to do is hinge at those shoulders and push back with those arms. So push back the carriage. Now really keep those glutes engaged. Though you're going to feel it right here, right? Good. Now pull forward. Now pull forward, stopping once those shoulders are over that wrist line. Perfect. Now just nice and slow. Out for 4, 2, 3, 4, and pull back.
Bo Beth, you're making it look easy.
Yes.
Although you're screaming.
But don't leave it out. Don't leave it out.
I see
there
there's
you go.
nothing to it.
And again, the way that you're going to make it a little bit easier, Bo Beth, is limit your range of motion. So you don't need to go all the way out for 4 count. You can take it out for a 2 count and bring it right back in.
Did you feel it, Bo Beth?
Right?
Did I feel it? I felt it everywhere.
Well, that's why you will feel
my
that the
arms.
muscles you don't even know you have. You'll love it.
Cool,
Yes,
though.
that's how
I mean,
I
what a
felt.
great full body
But you could do it.
workout.
I do like the fact that it's low impact.
I can
Yes.
feel. I can see that doing that more than 10 minutes would cause some problems.
It's a 55-minute class, Bo Beth.
I don't think
Let's
I can
see a
make
little bit
55.
more.
Keep going, Bo Beth. Give her another exercise.
All right, we're going to go on to
I
some
was trying to
legs.
get off.
We're going to do a floor lunge. So your right foot's going to be actually up right
And
here
while
forward.
you do that,
Perfect. Your back foot's going to be around line 3 on the ball of your foot.
and for more
Good.
information
All right.
on these
Go ahead and come down
classes,
into a
you can
90-degree
go
lunge
to
with this right leg.
mantrafitness.com. Mantrafitness.com for these mega former classes. Look at that. Wow.
All
Next,
right.
we're going to try our hands at magic.
Don't
Although
get
this looks like
stuck.
magic to
There
me.
we go. It is.
Wow.
You can get up.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you. It's the season of savings right now during the spring clearance event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the Suncoast's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers, or stop by today and drive away in a 2017 Jeep Cherokee for just $18,999. And for a limited time, get America's best value, a new Dodge Journey for as little as $16,599. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC 7 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Haley Wilgus. Here's what we're working on for 5 o'clock. A new court decision involving the Napier case, the latest on the Manatee couple accused of abusing hundreds of animals on their property. Plus, a growing effort to go green, which Florida City may be the first to ban plastic bags. Now, let's head over to Bob.
Coldest night of the winter is here across the state. It looks like we're going to see low temperatures here into the upper 30s for most areas near the coast. Inland areas mid 30s. No freeze for us, but we will see wind chills down near freezing tomorrow morning. Freeze warning to the north of us in that light blue area north of the Tampa Bay area. We still have a rip current advisory in effect for area beaches, and that should subside by 8 o'clock tonight. Now, as far as the current temperatures go, 56 degrees in Sarasota. It's 59 in Orlando, but it feels much cooler as a result of that strong wind coming out of the north and northwest. More in your forecast at 5.
ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
For years, I told everyone my Craftmatic adjustable bed was the greatest until I got the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has an adjustable pillow feature that's awesome. You're gonna want one too when you see how little they cost.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, call and price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables and still costs up to 50% less. Featuring a rising adjustable pillow rest, bedside power plugs, underbed night lights, and more. Available in all mattress types with optional heat and soothing massage for as much as half the price of Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables. Enjoy temporary relief of low back pain, nighttime heartburn, mild arthritis. Adjust the rising pillow feature to help align your head, neck, and shoulders. See for yourself with our 30-day in-home trial. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less.
You get so much more and it still costs less. You gotta see how little they cost.
Call 1-800-237-0214. That's 1-800-237-0214. Call 1-800-237-0214. Call now.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
Our next guest is a magician who made her debut in Las Vegas at the age of 15. And here 20 years later, she is still mystifying audiences. And today she's here to teach us some sleight of hand tricks. Welcome, Star.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here.
We're so proud to have you
here.
How did you get started in magic as a professional at 15?
Well, my mom would say that I was boy crazy.
Yeah, mine said the same thing.
And I was 12 and I was at a birthday party and I knew the kid that was going to be doing the show. Well, I didn't know him yet, but I wanted to. So being 12, I was way too cool to go see a magic show. But since he was so cute, I went. And we dated for like a week.
And he taught you everything you knew.
Well, I mean, but we stayed friends, and we're like, he doesn't do it anymore, but we're Facebook.
But here you are,
yes,
still doing it. Look at
yeah. And we're Facebook friends, and he knows it's my career, so.
That's amazing.
Oh,
but as a woman, were there some unique hurdles that you had to overcome as a woman?
Yeah, and there are things that you would never think of, like dresses don't have pockets. You know, and we need a place to put all of our decks of cards, you know, and
rabbits.
And and even our pants, if they have pockets, they're usually the fake ones that are like sewn in there and stuff, and our pants are too tight. Like if I were to have a deck of cards in my pants,
you'd see it.
Yeah, totally see it.
Guys don't have to worry about that.
But you can always stick it down here.
And I don't think I have it.
That's a distraction too, right?
Yeah.
Well, can you teach us a trick? They say everybody should know one trick.
Yes. And this is more of a sleight of hand thing, and you could do it if you're, say, at a casino and you want to distract people while you're playing cards.
Oh,
you know?
all right.
And so,
like step the deck.
I didn't know that was legal.
And I've made beginner decks for you guys.
Okay.
You're welcome to use the real one, but what you're going to learn is this.
How to like fold it in one hand.
Do it one more time for
us.
Okay.
I guess you should use the hand that you like.
Oh, wow.
You're righty, use your right hand.
Oh, maybe the right hand.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm right-handed, but I usually do it with my left.
All right, one more time.
Like this.
So you separate the deck.
Yep.
Put it in your hand.
Oh.
So it's easier for me to
do it.
It's
Watch Bobette.
Well, what can she not do? Let's be honest.
A lot of things.
Wow, Bobette, you're tricky.
Basically, your pinky is here to hold the deck in your
Now
hand.
that the camera comes on me.
Your pinky is here to hold the deck into your hand.
Oh, I see. I got it now.
And then your pointer finger does most of the work.
Oh, I did it.
I can't do it.
Pointer finger, get to work over there.
Okay, so here's what you do. Hold them.
Okay.
Drop the thumb side.
Drop the thumb side. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I did
Maybe
it
start
the
like
hard
this.
way.
Okay.
This is tricky.
Okay, pinky on the side. Yeah.
Okay.
Drop the thumb side.
Practice that, then you could probably get
And then
pretty
you
good at it.
stick your middle finger or your pointer finger in there.
Uh-huh.
And you pivot them together.
Oh, no problem.
All right, well, listen, you can find
and
out
this is
more
why
about
they're
Star coming up at her website, starnewman.com. But this is all we can handle. When we come back, Star's going to show us some real cool tricks.
Good.
Attention, this is an important message for anyone who has taken Xarelto or Pradaxa. If you or a loved one took the blood thinner medication Xarelto or Pradaxa and was then hospitalized for internal bleeding, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to serious, even fatal internal bleeding. If you suffered a stroke, heart attack, or serious internal bleeding, or if a loved one died after taking Xarelto or Pradaxa, call us now. Our network of attorneys have years of experience fighting the big pharmaceutical companies and is ready to fight for you. Potential claims are being reviewed for users of Xarelto or Pradaxa who have suffered severe bleeding or hemorrhaging, stroke, or even death. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone.
Please call 800-928-6604. That is 800-928-6604.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big, or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand, with no surprises, and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular received a J.D. Power Award for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-297-5313, go to consumercellular.com, or visit a Target or Sears store today.
Magician Star Newman is with us today, and now that we've tried one magic trick, we learned the hard way that maybe we need some more practice. Star, we want you to show us something bigger, though. We want to move up to the next level.
Oh,
so, could you show us a harder magic trick?
Absolutely. Have you all seen magic shows before?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you know, normally the magician, who's almost always a guy,
Yeah.
walks onto the stage and he goes like this. and a girl comes out, generally scantily clad.
Yes.
And he brings out a box and he opens the doors to the box, and the girl gets inside of it.
Right.
And then he closes the doors and starts to twist the box into crazy positions.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And the magician stands outside the box going like this. Right? And what's always bothered me is everybody always claps for the guy going
Right.
But
and the girl is the one
nobody
who's
ever
doing it.
claps for the girl who's inside the box. So I wanted to give you guys an idea of what happens inside the box.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, I love this. Okay.
So this is the box.
The box, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got pink on the outside so that you don't cut yourself.
Okay.
And it has a pretty bow on the back
Okay.
because it makes it pretty.
Oh, good.
All right.
So just for this trick, I'm going to play the assistant. And
Oh, you're
you
going to go to
two
the box.
are going to play the magician.
Oh, okay.
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 So just look pompous. So my hand is going to play the girl inside the box.
Okay. That's the girl.
So would you please each grab one side of the box? When I say go, I'd like you to start slowly rotating the box in this direction.
This way.
Okay.
Yep.
Not
Slow.
Sorry. Okay.
Slow as key.
We get excited.
Slow as key. Okay. You might see some things you don't want to see. Okay. Don't stop unless I tell you to.
Okay. Even if you scream.
All
right.
I mean, there's limits. Okay. So, ready?
Yeah.
Go. Slowly.
Hey, wait,
So then-
how's your hand twisting?
Does it hurt?
It's a lot. It's not perfect.
That girl is going round and round like this?
Okay. Can you stop for a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let go of the box and wave at it like a magician.
Oh.
See, that's what people normally clap for.
Oh,
That's that.
the waving?
Yeah. Now, would you grab it again? And keep twisting in the same direction.
But your hand is twisting.
Slowly.
Oh my goodness, we're going to break your arm.
Keep going.
Oh my God.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh my God.
Keep going.
That's not normal. What the?
She's not crying. I don't see any tears.
Okay, stop.
Oh, yeah, I think we
Let
did.
go of the box. This
Oh my God.
is what happens inside the box.
Oh my goodness.
So now,
What in the world?
would you hang on to the box? And would you untwist my arm?
This way?
Yeah.
I don't want to go
No,
back.
ow, ow. I'm just kidding. People can never tell when you're faking, right?
No! I'm crying. Which way do you want me to go?
Yes.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I thought I killed you.
Keep going. Keep going.
Have you got a fake arm in there?
That was unbelievable.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Wow.
We're good.
All right. Linda's going to try to make sure her arm is still attached. We are in awe, and now we're going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day dining with Chef Judy Star Newman. All twisted up.
StarNewman.com. Yes.
I call this trick clearly twist.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Attention sleep apnea sufferers. If you use CPAP therapy, if you have private insurance, or you're on a Medicare replacement plan, we may be able to help you get your CPAP supplies at little or no cost to you and free shipping. Most insurance companies allow a patient to get a new CPAP mask, cushion, filter, and tubing every 3 to 6 months to prevent respiratory infection and skin sores.
That's why you should call Americare CPAP. Call 800-423-5457. That's 800-423-5457.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC7 News Update.
Hello, I'm Haley Wilkes. Here's what we're working on for 5 o'clock. Dropping temperatures across the Suncoast. Sarasota County reminding people to stay safe in the weather. And they will open 3 shelters tonight for those in need. And now taking a quick look at Suncoast Traffic Watch. No major accidents backing up traffic right now. Drivers are seeing some congestion heading northbound along I-75. So let's head over to Bob.
Kind of strange. One of the coldest nights of the season, the last week of winter. We're going to see low temperatures down into the mid-30s in inland places and near 40 near the coast. And it looks like right now pretty chilly out there with that northwest wind. It makes it feel all that much colder. 56 down in Sarasota, 54 in Anna Maria. Those winds continue to blow pretty strong out of the northwest, anywhere from 15, sometimes up to 20 miles an hour near the coast, a little less inland. We're looking for wind chills down into the low 30s tomorrow morning. We'll have more on that at 5. See you then.
ABC7 News at 7, weeknights.
I won cash for life from the Florida lottery! So I get $1,000 a day every day for the
rest of my life. Day 1, bought a pony, we're best buds. Day 7, this is crazy! Another day, another grand. This one's on me. Then Mom said, better save some. And another grand, share the love. I don't even play this thing, but I got a bunch. And another grand, and another grand, another grand, another grand. Let's do it again tomorrow.
With a prize of $1,000 a day for life, the new Cash for Life draw game is your ticket to a grand day every day.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
Join us for Sarasota Opera's 2017 Winter Festival, opening February 11th. Featuring Puccini's most famous opera, Madame Butterfly, Rossini's delightful comedy, The Italian Girl in Algiers, Poulenc's heartbreaking Dialogues of the Carmelites, and the medieval thriller, The Love of Three Kings by Italo Montemezzi. Tickets are on sale now. Call 941-328-1300 or visit sarasotaopera.org.
Car experts and customers agree. There's a whole lot to love about a new Subaru. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted, and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALG named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month or get 0% financing during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job. I am Goodwill, yeah.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here with Chef Judy with a St. Patty's Day spread.
Yeah,
What
it's
do you
time to
have?
get ready. And because St. Patrick's Day falls on a Friday, I think there'll be events going on all weekend long. So many places are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We thought we'd bring you a few options. If you're out on University, Rusty Bucket is a really fun choice. Yeah, and they'll have, what I like about that is you can also catch the NCAA basketball game. So it's kind of like a win-win. They'll have their full menu. They have corned beef and cabbage for $13.49.
Should we try one?
You can, and you can get a bucket of domestic beers, 5 beers for $12.50. So that's a fun way to meet people. And I like Rusty Bucket because it's a little more upscale. Really nice selection of craft beers. So look at you two go.
Oh, yummy
Boy, you'll
corned
have
beef.
plenty by Friday, no doubt. Now, one of my favorite spots year-round, not just St. Patrick's Day, is Pub 32. I have to tell you, she is such an amazing chef. She does a lot of handmade pickled items, and I'm so thrilled that she brought us some pickles. But there's also, you know, there's going to be your standards, but they're always an uptick. You have fish and chips. You have a grilled Celtic salmon. This is my style, with roasted vegetable, celery root puree, burst tomatoes and mushrooms.
yummy.
This is a full Irish breakfast. So when you actually go to Ireland, this is how in Ireland they eat all this. They have bangers and they have beans and country eggs and black pudding and
It soaks
potato
up the
bread.
beer. Does look
Yep.
good. Yeah.
And this is a coconut curry. Often in Irish pubs, you'll find curry because it's very popular there as well. So you tuck into that and all these great, wonderful upscale, like a juniper pork rack.
That looks
really, really fun. Now, you've probably that Guinness now has a Guinness Light for Americans.
I am excited
we
about
have the official Guinness clock countdown because this is really fun. There's a St. Patrick's Day block party. It's the 9th annual, and it's really cool because it's by the Shamrock Pub. So it really, you've done this before. Keep going. So they have, they have food trucks and Morton's is catering, and yes, there will be Guinness, and I don't know if Stephanie's included in this.
Where's our magician?
It's taller than me. This is really impressive.
Wow. Now,
Ta-da!
then do that.
And then you shotgun. No, I'm just kidding.
And then down in the corner, if you are cooking at home, a couple really fun ideas are the green malted milk balls, or of course wasabi peas. For an appetizer, I'm using pumpernickel bread. I'm going to grill it. I'm going to put some pub cheese, which is herb cream cheese, and smoked salmon and a little piece of chive on it. And remember my tip about corned beef at home, soak it overnight in the cold water. Use the mustard sauce, Tom's mustard sauce. And you know, the Irish cheese and the Irish butter, there's a reason why you pay a little bit more. They're fantastic because the cattle has grazed in this rich green grass, so it's really worth it. And don't forget your, your shamrock cookies. Ladies, there's shamrock cookies for you.
Of course.
Shortbread cookies from the Fresh Market. You've got your Guinness. And Stephanie, what can I say? You're in charge of the Guinness
I'm in charge
Tower
of the
from
tower.
now on. That's it. Be safe out there. Remember to use car ride services if you're going out.
Absolutely.
But definitely have a good time.
Toe-to-go available for St. Patrick's Day on Friday. Lots of great places to keep the celebration going throughout the day and all weekend. So thank you, Judy. Lots of great ideas. Candace, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
Great to have you here.
St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Just a little early. We're going to celebrate from now through
Top
Friday.
of the day.
Top
That's
of
right.
the day. And enjoy the rest of your day. Be sure to take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view. Bye. Bye.